What's up, guys? This is
What up?
TBD podcast. We actually got a cool recommendation. I think somebody commented. You said it was
It was the same one we used. I said Two Bad Dudes last time, and somebody was like, "Hey, yo,
Two Bad Dudes podcast."
that shit's tight, dog." But this week we're gonna be
The people.
No. This week we're going to be the
You have no idea.
Big Dork podcast.
The Big Dork podcast.
Because dork is a scientific term for a whale's penis.
Ooh,
And so obviously it's big.
that's
so
exactly what we're going for. So I just want to start off the bat. My name is Mike, and we have Jordan here. The most awkward part of this podcast is always
The stupid
opening,
intro.
because you guys don't know who we are or what we do. You can follow us now on the YouTube channel TBD Podcast,
Yeah.
as well as Jordan at Wicked Ways, and then we also have our own TikTok channel called TBD Podcast. And
6 followers jump on the bandwagon before we blow up. You feel me,
Ooh.
dog?
And so I kind of just want to start off on something that happened yesterday. So Jordan, if you don't know, he also streams on Twitch. And
Affiliate status.
what's
dog.
what's your name on Twitch?
It's Wicked Ways.
Wicked
Everywhere.
Ways.
Wicked
Perfect.
Ways everywhere.
And so Jordan's trying to figure out a logo, and he just kind of asked me on
Now it's just a picture of my face.
what he could potentially make. And Jordan said he would like something, not copying it, but if I can, if you see that, let me. I can't. Sorry, guys, but something similar to that.
Yeah. Should have
And
put it on the screen.
I should have put it on the screen. I kind of just fucked around, sorry for the language, and I made him this as a joke. And it'll be on the screen potentially. If you don't know, this is Jordan, and it's
Makes me look like a gay stripper.
Yeah. Let me if I can turn on autofocus. There we go. So that is what I made for Jordan. It's cute, I think. It's from one of our thumbnail pictures, and I thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah, I posted it, and now I'm being solicited for all kinds of extracurricular activities that I don't want to partake in.
They really, if you want to see Jordan's armpit hair, you can pay $4.99.
$4.99.
You can Venmo Jordan, and he will email you those pictures.
We'll post the Venmo link in the comments.
Yep, there you go. But moving on, I don't know. I thought it was fun.
Yeah, it was cool. You did it really fast too. I think you should make a Fiverr account.
Make a Fiverr
and
account.
do it for people. Yeah.
Yeah, I do everything on my phone, so.
Yeah, imagine you just make $5 here, $5 there,
Yeah.
$10 here, $20 there. Next thing you know, you blow up.
To be fair, it's easy to copy people instead of creating it on your own. So
Well, that's all everybody else does anyway.
that's TikTok.
Yeah, you wait for somebody to come out with like a format that works, and then you just make it your own.
Yeah, that's how we go.
Work smarter, not harder.
I just came back from Las Vegas
Yeah.
for my brother-in-law's 21st birthday, and
was
man, it is pricey out there.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's like I've been to Vegas since I've been 21 like 6 times.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I've been once.
Yeah. I think with my wife I've been 6 times, so yeah, we go every year, at least once a year, almost about.
I've been once, and ever since then, I can't drink whiskey anymore. Makes me want to puke immediately.
How much whiskey did you drink?
We do the Costco size Jack Daniel bottles.
Damn.
Big ones, yeah. And that, nothing super bad happened. It's just now, as soon as I smell it, I get that ball in your throat where you're like,
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
and I just making me kind of sick thinking about it, to be honest.
Well, so we went to Fremont Street a week ago. Let's see, Friday.
Yesterday, yeah, from yesterday.
A week from yesterday. And man, you always, I'm like, I know there's a bunch of weirdos there, but man, it gets weird. The amount of times, if you want to have sex with somebody, go to Fremont Street, you will find someone. It's
Noted.
Freaky there. So one of the people we went, she was in a wheelchair, and there's live music being played. Well, the amount of times that people will come up to that person to want to dance with them
In the wheelchair?
in the wheelchair, amazing amount of people.
Weird.
People have, and then I didn't realize this. There's a fetish For wheelchair people.
Wheelchair people?
Handicap.
I don't know if
that sounds terrible. But
I don't know if that's the accepted term.
But people in wheelchairs.
Uh-huh.
There's a massive fetish of people who want to be with...
A vegetable?
Somebody who's in a wheelchair. Not necessarily a vegetable.
Oh, okay.
But like 3 different times. They're out a couple hours. Wow. They want to dance. They're being very forceful.
Did she dance with them?
No. But because it
was awkward.
It was weird. So, but it's weird, and I didn't realize the amount of different fetishes people have. Like, I get it, feet. There's.
Are you kink shaming right now?
For I guess. Look, if you like, there's nothing wrong with people liking people in the wheelchair, but it's like.
Don't be so forceful about it.
I feel like I'm going somewhere where people are gonna hate me for this, but like if you purposely want to be with somebody because they're in the wheelchair, it just seems a little weird. Yeah. But also, it sounds terrible on my part.
Like that's the driving factor.
Yeah.
Like no other. Yeah.
I would if you're cool and we get along and you're in a wheelchair, so be it. I'll be I
get what you're saying.
But just to be with somebody because they're in a wheelchair is weird.
They don't care about anything else except the wheelchair has to be the factor.
Yeah. Right? Imagine having like that was your thing. You went to the club, you went to the bar. You're looking for people in wheelchairs.
Just looking for those meals on wheels.
Trying to put your wiener in the hole of the chair.
I guess in the spokes. That sounds painful.
The spokes
sounds painful. I wouldn't recommend.
Or maybe they want to be in the wheelchair. I mean, there could be a lot of kinky stuff. I guess you could play around with it.
I guess.
I guess if you have to hold the person, could be the desire.
I don't see it, but continue.
Yeah, I don't see it either. But that's just the weird part that I just didn't understand.
Yeah.
But it's very weird.
That is very weird. That's all you had? That's
all I had.
So you were going with that?
For Vegas, other than... everything's like times 10 price-wise. So Vegas is... Yeah, it's going to be the place where...
Just go gamble and win it all back.
Even at that, I mean...
It'd be good.
I mean, there was... So one of the people that I went with... They went to we were in Paris, and they had put $100 in a slot machine, and they played one time and ate up their whole $100. I don't know what they did.
Well,
I don't know what
I feel like it's not the way to go.
But one play on the slot machine was $100.
It was like a $10 slot, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
or maybe it was $25.
Maybe. And you bet max.
Bet max.
Yeah.
They lost it. They didn't even realize it.
Seems a bit silly.
Yeah. I never win anything.
I would be upset. I don't ever win anything.
I know, that's why I don't even gamble.
I mean, I would like to. I hate losing. I like watching people gamble. I hate losing my own money.
Yeah, so my buddy Chase, we would go to Tachi, and I would basically, he would come with like $150. I would bring like $40, and I would kind of slowly, gamble. But then he would go instantly through the money, and then I would be like, he'd be like, "Should I pull more?" I'm like, "Go pull more money." do it. And then he would win it back. So I don't think there was a time, we went like 4, 5, 6 times that he didn't pull money and didn't win it back. So
some people are just lucky with that stuff too. Like I have a buddy who would buy a scratcher like every day before work. And he'd show up and be like, "Nope, won $600 this morning. Hey, won $50 this morning." And I'm like, "Who the fuck?" And so then it's like gives me that itch, and I'm like, "Okay, well, everybody wins, right? If he can pull that, like, I can at least get $10 out of it." Loss. I'm like, "What the fuck happens? He just buy all the winners? I don't get it."
Yeah, I don't get it.
He legit wins all the time. I'm sure he loses.
I will never win the lottery because I don't play it.
I do. So, I only play it when it gets big.
It gets big, when everyone plays it.
It doesn't change your odds.
Yeah, I guess. But my thing is, if you're gonna play the lottery, you should play the same numbers every time. Don't play different numbers.
Oh, because lightning don't strike twice. Yeah. Every time your numbers don't get picked, the odds increase.
Yeah, if you change the numbers each time, or you do like the quick picks, there's no point to it. Your odds go down. Yeah, down, right? So
they stay the same.
So if you stay at the same number each time, then
statistically speaking,
yeah.
I mean, probability-wise, it doesn't really matter, but statistically, yeah. I mean, I see where you're coming from.
But other than that, that was my experience in Vegas. Yeah, I smoked way too many cigars.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you get any in the bathroom?
Cigars in the bathroom?
Yeah, when I went to Vegas the last time, it was we went to like a club or whatever, and there's like dudes that sell like a squirt of cologne.
Oh, I know.
Cigars in the bathroom.
And you have to tip them.
Yeah, I didn't.
I
know.
saw that, but I didn't.
Yeah.
No.
I didn't take the clone.
We would go to like the little stores, and then we would buy some. We're on Fremont Street. We went to get a lighter. My brother-in-law, and I was smoking a cigar in there, and then I was like, "Do you think I could smoke in here?" And then I basically smoked the entire thing, and then by the time we realized it, I was like, "Hey, do you want it?" And I gave it to him, and then we were looking for like a no smoking. Well, and we saw it, instantly they go, "Hey, no smoking," to him. And I was laughing the entire time because I was smoking for like 5 minutes straight.
That's
so
funny. I love cigars, but dude, I hate the way that you just smell like a cigar.
And then you wake up and you talk like this.
Cotton mouth.
Yeah.
We should do that though we should smoke cigars before we do this podcast, so we get
so we got like
that low soothing sound.
Another thing.
ASMR.
So we went to a cigar bar.
Nice. Those are always cool.
And, I was trying to get the guys that we're with to smoke cigars. So we went to the humidifier room.
Humidor? Yeah.
Humidor room. There you go. Humidifier? I don't know why I say that.
Yeah.
And we went in there, and we kind of got the background of cigars and stuff like that, and which ones you should start with. And then pairing it with whiskey or bourbon.
Mm-hmm.
Smoking the cigar changes the flavor of the whiskey or bourbon.
Yeah, so people dip their cigar in
different elements in it, and I didn't. That mind blown on that part. Well, literally none of the guys wanted to do it that day.
Man, you went with a bunch of lames, dude.
I know.
A bunch of Mormons.
Well, to be fair, the person who we were with for his birthday was not with us at that time, and he would have been down for it, and so.
And then maybe everybody else would have jumped in.
Yeah, but it was cool. I definitely want to. There's a cigar bar in Visalia, and
it's on Main Street or like.
But they don't sell alcohol. You have to bring your own alcohol.
But they let you bring it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. We should go.
We should go.
I'm down for it. I'm down for the cause.
Cool experience.
I do enjoy cigars, and then until she gets mad at me because I always smell like
cigars.
An ashtray afterwards. Yeah.
I think it's a very manly thing.
It is, but very strong smell.
I agree. It's definitely strong.
But it does get your brain flowing a little bit more too. I think it's nicotine is like helps you focus.
I can see that.
It's like a mental stimulant.
So if you didn't know, Jordan was gonna go to the comedy club. What happened?
I just pussied out.
Why?
Because the only jokes I could think of were very, very offensive. And I just wasn't sure if I was ready to put my life on the line like that.
On a Sunday night with a bunch of randoms.
With a bunch of randoms.
Well, maybe we should go.
Yeah.
I'd like to. You gotta balls up, but what you gotta do some. You gotta find some new content.
I do. It's like everything I could think of was just like going straight for the jugular and all.
Those are the easy ones though. That's why.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that people laugh.
I know, but
how offensive are you getting though?
Pretty bad. I thought it was pretty bad. I don't want to talk about how exact the specifics because I just feel like it goes one of two ways. Either people will laugh and it's amazing, or I'm getting Will Smithed on stage.
So that bad.
Yeah.
I think comedy, especially comedians, there shouldn't be a cap or a filter. I think when you shouldn't be offended. Like I don't. If you go to a comedy club and you're gonna get offended, you shouldn't go to a comedy club.
Yeah, my thoughts too. But I also know that the world doesn't work that way.
Yeah, I get it.
And you gotta take the risk, I guess. But I also feel like it's better to take the risk once you've established yourself a little bit more, and maybe people are willing to like, oh, okay,
it's just Jordan.
He's funny. Yeah. When it's just Joe Schmo, they're like, hey, bitch, you can't say that, and I'd be like, okay, my bad.
I'm sorry.
My bad. And then I just get stabbed in the neck and
in the middle of ghetto Tulare.
Yeah. So I just wasn't ready to assume the risk, especially going by myself. You need like an entourage to protect me in case I say the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Or an entourage to laugh at my jokes. That way, I feel validated.
Just everyone's faking. Hi, Jordan. So funny. Or should I just bring a tomato and throw it at you?
That would be funny too, to be honest.
And then I get kicked out.
Well, or you start a food fight.
It's worth the LOLs.
Yeah, worth the lulls.
The lulls.
The lulls. So what else happened in Vegas? Nothing too crazy. Nothing.
I ate good food. I went to Gordon Ramsay's steak.
Ooh.
His steakhouse. It's his first. I think his first restaurant in Vegas. I believe
he's got a few. Doesn't he have like a burger place?
Expensive. It was steak. I had a. It was a dry aged 28-day ribeye. It was like $105.
Worth?
Oh yeah, it was good. It was 24 ounces. Ate it all.
What sides did it come with?
Sides? None.
None? It was $105 just for the steak?
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, it was none. But then I added, it was the style. So if you just bought the steak, it was 105. But then like if you added like a style that they cook, or it comes with like it's a seafood mix, and I picked what's it called? Those round things? Scallops. And then it was scallops, and then it was like black truffle, and it was like a massive amount of black truffle. I've never had black truffle before, and it's nothing
expensive too.
A little nutty, but it didn't really like
mushrooms. Yeah,
it's nothing crazy.
Mushrooms are good. I enjoy
them. I mean whatever. And then they had like the sides we had asparagus. Was it broccolini?
What broccolini?
Yeah, it's like the stem, like really long broccoli. Let's see. We had mashed potatoes, stuff like that. Oh, I had Wagyu for the first time.
A5.
It was like I think it was American Wagyu. I think it was rated like at a 9.
I don't know how they do the rating.
I had 2 different types. It was really, really good. Definitely, it was a great experience.
Recommend?
Yeah, it was
10 out of 10.
Cool. They had Japanese Wagyu, and that one was like $44 an ounce.
And 24 ounces. Ugh.
But I didn't buy that. Yeah. No, mine was just so the people I was with, they all kind of got the American Wagyu, and theirs was 8 ounce, and theirs was the same price for 8 ounces, and mine was 24. But I wanted to try a dry aged steak, especially since we were getting it as appetizers, just a little piece of Wagyu. I was fine with that. And then my wife got a was that beef Wellington? It was which is like a Ramsay's like special. Yeah. And
the beef Wellington.
Yeah, I even tried it, and that was so good. I've had it here in Exeter. It's like a French.
I've wanted to attempt making it. I just haven't ever.
It's tough because basically the mushroom, they basically blacken it, and if it's like the one here that I had, it was basically charred to a point where like you taste the charred
and the burn,
and it tastes like gross. But that one, it was so good. So good food.
We should start doing like makeshift ad breaks to see if we
should we create our own ads.
Yeah, talk about Blue Chew,
acid reflux. If you have issues, don't follow our recommendations.
Well, you know what? If I take Tums, I do all right.
I like the gummies as well. But apple vinegar works instantly. Burns the crap out of your throat.
Dude,
apple cider vinegar.
I hate that stuff.
But if you have really bad acid reflux, it works instantly.
What do you mean?
Just a shot.
If you're already having acid reflux?
Yeah,
or
and you take a little shot of it.
Preemptively?
No. Like when it's happening.
Really?
Just take a shot and it burns the crap out of your throat, but it goes away.
My throat already burns when I get that acid reflux.
But it like takes it away instantly.
Because every time we have Chipotle, if I have Chipotle, like...
What sauce? Do you get the red one?
I get the hot one.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I love it so much. But if I have Chipotle like for dinner, like before bed...
Should we talk about our... I don't know if we should. So, what's it called? Dickies?
Our life hacks when we used to
we
print our coupons.
Yeah, should we talk about that? I'm a little. All right, go for it.
They gave us the files to print. I don't think it matters anymore. I mean,
go for it. Then they're kind of.
And then after a while, we didn't even give them coupons.
Do you want to explain the backstory on that?
You brought it up. You got it.
Okay, so we knew some people. Dickies is like a little. Maybe I shouldn't say the name. Whatever, I already said it.
The barbecue chain.
It's a barbecue chain, and they would have like you buy a drink, you get a sandwich for free coupon,
something like that. Yeah, or it was like $2.50 for a sandwich and a drink.
So we were friends with the manager at the time, and he gave us a bunch of
shout out Brian.
Yeah, he gave us a bunch of coupons, and there was a point where he got in trouble.
I don't know what happened.
Got fired.
No, he didn't get fired. He quit. He works.
He
for
quit.
The state now.
I think so. He got in trouble. Something happened, and they didn't allow us to do it. So basically, like you would use the coupon, you'd buy a drink, you would get the sandwich for free, and instead of spending $10, it was $2.50. And then everyone
Best deal in town.
at FedEx office would go in and get that coupon or that discount. And then we were at a point where they would just give us free sides as well.
Mm-hmm. Or they would like hook up the sandwich. They'd throw like, it was like straight stoner food. It was like you'd get a pulled pork sandwich with mac and cheese and baked potato casserole on top of it instead of whatever the normal. I don't think it had anything on it other than cheese or whatever. But they would just hook it up fat. So
Yeah, I agree.
that was a good time. I enjoyed that hookup, honestly.
Yeah, so, well, we ran out, and I think he left, right? And a new manager came, and so we ran out, and so I don't know who came up with the bright idea to make copies of
Start printing our own
the coupons, and we made so many, and we got it perfected. It looked exactly the same. You could not detail the difference. Paper, everything, color. We had a digital file.
It was quite the operation.
Yeah. So there was a point where they banned us from going. I remember the manager, the owner came to FedEx office to talk to us. and we're like, I don't know what you're talking about. We got them from them. We were playing dumb.
Yeah.
And so basically we were banned from going. It was a very sad operation.
Yeah, and then what happened to them?
They
went out of business.
Not because of us. It was like years later.
I'm just saying, if they wouldn't have banned us, at least our $2.50 that we were giving them was better than nothing.
Yeah. Better than the $10 that.
Because nobody else was going there. It was just us. The food was not fantastic.
No, but it was cheap. Because it wasn't cheap if you paid full price.
Yeah.
It was cheap because
when you had the coupons.
Yeah.
That was like wild off the.
Yeah, we did a lot of things a lot of crazy things at that FedEx office.
Good times.
Miss it sometimes.
I think everybody like got burnt out on Chipotle because the Chipotle was right across the parking lot. Still is, but like I think my first month there, I had Chipotle every single day.
I would eat Panda Express. I'd eat Chipotle. Across the street is Panda.
Yeah.
I remember I'd get the Me and Ed's deal. They had like a lunch
Calzone
deal
and stuff.
Yeah, that or the personal size pizza. Gumbos I also got.
Gumbos isn't close. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it is. Taco Bell's, McDonald's. I mean, we would eat a lot.
No, you went to Subway a lot.
Oh yeah.
You always got a tuna sandwich. You fucking weirdo.
I love tuna sandwiches, and then I don't even know if they have it. Subway got really expensive all of a sudden now.
Yeah, it's not that good either.
No.
It went downhill.
And I made friends with the Subway people too, and they would give me discounts. Oh, I got to a point where I was using my rewards, and I would get a lot of free things. I would go there so much, and they got rid of rewards, and that was pissing me off. It pissed me off so much.
I used to go Subway just for those raspberry cheesecake cookie things that they had.
They're pretty good.
Raspberry white chocolate cookies. Bomb.
Yeah. We don't have any dirt this week. You guys did not provide us any content. So.
Nobody came through in the clutch. Now we're just talking off the top of our fucking brains.
Yeah. And we are fairly close to our end here.
Are we?
I don't know. We're at 17 minutes when we got interrupted with amazing, sexy music. So we're like 7 minutes to go. What do you got, Jordan, for us? Ooh. I just realized you're overblown.
What?
Your visual, your camera is really bright.
Well, it's because I'm a ray of sunshine.
Yeah.
That's what I bring to this
If you're
world.
watching this long in, you're probably like, oh, these guys have nothing to talk about at this point. But with that,
fucking boring.
I know. We are making the TikTok content, so follow us at TBD Podcasts, Wicked Ways as well, and then on YouTube on TBD Podcasts.
And Spotify.
Yeah, I have like one episode. I haven't posted the rest of them on there.
We'll get them all.
Yeah, we'll get them on there.
By the time you see this, they'll all be up. Hopefully.
With that, thank you for watching the podcast and have a good one.
Peace.